Hello, friends. This is Music Man from his man cave, and today we're going to talk about what I call slaughtering the sacred cow. So I got really patient with my gaming. I saw that there was some really great games coming out, but so for a while I just kind of backed off and went cold turkey with the video games until I found some games that I really liked. I haven't bought a PS4. The reason I haven't bought a PS4 is where are the games? There are no games. So let's talk about this, and I'll share a little bit about movies too. Slaughtering the Sacred Cow. Let me try that again. Slaughtering the Sacred Cow. Coming right at you. Well, I love these games that are like movies. You know the games that I'm talking about, the Uncharted series. I've played all three of those, I think, 2 or 3 times. And I really enjoy them, and I probably will go back and play them again. But kind of had to step away for a little while. You know, some of the games were just first-person shooters, and first-person shooters for me, they're okay, but they're not my favorite. I have to say that my favorite are ones that have a good story, and I saw a couple of games reviewed that went over like 380 awards. This one went over 80 awards, and I'm thinking, well, should I pick it up? Well, it finally happened this Christmas. The pawn shops, I don't know why they do this, but they went 70% off, and the video games there were already, only $8 anyway. But I walked in there, and here's this game, BioShock Infinite. And some of you are already going, yep, that's a great game. It's not only a great game, it's a great movie. I mean, if it was just a movie, it would be a great movie. And I picked it up, and yeah, it was used, and I look at the condition this thing's in. Not a scratch, not a blemish. It's absolutely perfection. I mean, I love these Blu-rays. And so I played the game, and was I disappointed? No. Paid $2.10 for it, 70% off. $8. I think it was $2.10, 70% off. I'm pretty sure. You can check my math there. And then I also ran across this one. Yeah, you guys are going, oh my word, this game is absolutely breathtaking. This game is amazing. For those of you that aren't really good at gaming, this is literally a cinematic experience. I would advise you to probably play it on easy first. I played it on normal and I died a lot. And now I'm halfway through it playing it on hard. And it is it's a marvel. It's an absolutely marvel. It's a marvelous game. Joel, Ellie, and you meet other people along the way, Henry and Sam, and there's a Left Behind that comes after it. But I waited, and finally I got it. Someone had bought it, pre-owned. They had bought it, and they turned it in. And I grabbed it. Well, that's another one I grabbed for $2.10. It wasn't much. I mean, all these. Borderlands 2. And again, you look at the condition of these, it's like they just rolled off the shelf. I mean, there's not a scratch. This one's a little dirty. It needs to be cleaned. But other than that, and these clean up real nice. It's not scratched at all. So Borderlands 2. And I even got a new game. I don't know if it's any good. It's not my really kind of game. I'll try it, and then if I don't like it, I'll back off. Call of Duty Ghosts. I'll pick this up for these 4 games. So I've played 2 of them. Haven't played Borderlands 2 yet. I understand there's a lot of guns in that, a lot of different ammo. It's going to be exciting. So I backed off. And now I've played through Infinite, BioShock Infinite, and I have played through, it's got a great story, by the way. And I played through The Last of Us, and it has a great story. And I'll do a full review on those. Also, you'll notice that I haven't had as many movie reviews. I went to Terminator Genisys. I went to Inside Out. What other movie did I go to? Probably some kind of kids movie. I went to Star Wars, of course. I went to Age of Ultron. I had to get real picky about what movies that I wanted to go to. And that's a decision we all have to make. I got picky about movies, which ones I go to the theater. So it goes like this. There's movies that I see a preview. As I do some research on it, I decide if I'm going to go to a movie, if I'm going to wait till it comes out on Vudu or DVD, or I'm going to rent it at the library. Documentaries like American Sniper, I might do a review on that. No. Clint Eastwood movie, gritty, brutal war. Um, I really enjoyed The Avengers. You can see my review on Star Wars. I thought that was a great flick. Inside Out is one of the best uh, comic or cartoon, whatever you want to call it, the way they animated movies. I think went right up there. Wally's my favorite, but Inside Out is a wondrous to watch of what's going on inside of this girl's mind. I like that one a lot. Now you notice that something's happened. I backed off. It's called Slaughtering the Sacred Cow, and it's just like, may I say it? It's just like a diet. It's not fun to slaughter the sacred cow because I'm kind of an all or nothing kind of guy, and that's kind of what I do. I back off and I kind of do something else, and did a bunch of plumbing work and really delved into my music, and now I'm back and I'm going to play these games and see what I think, see how I enjoy them. But it takes patience. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go out and spend $60 on a game when it first comes out. I'm just going to wait and see if the game is going to be something that I'm going to enjoy. And so far, it's worked for me. I've played the Uncharted series, and they have been wondrous. I played The Last of Us, great game. I played BioShock Infinite, great game, great story, mind bender of an ending. You're going to love the ending. Great action game, and it would make a great movie with the right actors in it. So, what is your sacred cow? What is something that you just think you can't wait or you just can't give up? That is the things that will help you, to save. And I mean really save. I'm not talking about like the savings like when you go and buy something in a store. You can't buy your way to saving. I'm talking about save like you find extra money and you put it in your savings account. My savings account now has doubled in the last 6 months because of what I've done. I did not realize how much I was spending on movies. I did not realize how much I was spending on video games. And when I really backed off and did it the least expensive way, it really worked for me. The library has a lot of the most recent titles, and you can then watch it and decide if you might want to buy it sometime in the future. Pawn shops here in my town, they sell used ones sell for $2. And I run across a lot of movies. Some movies I still haven't watched yet. I'll get around to it. You got to have a balanced life. And I have other games that I still haven't played. I haven't played Far Cry 3 that I picked up a year ago. But guess what? The game is just as good when I pick it up, and play it. But Far Cry 3 didn't seem as interesting to me as these Naughty Dog games. So, what is your sacred cow? What can you not give up and back off on? How about your cell phone, your smartphone? Can you give that up? How about Cablevision? Ted, you're talking blasphemy. Blasphemy. I need my cable. Do you? I haven't had dish or cable now for 4 years, and that money has really come in handy. How about cars? My weakness was always cars. Always liked cars. All kinds of cars. Now I drive a 1986 Toyota pickup. It's my uncle's, and he's letting me use it right now because he can't drive it any longer. He's 90 years old. And he's been very gracious to let me use it right now because you guys know physics. What's at rest will stay at rest, and what's in motion will stay in motion. So it's a good thing that I'm driving it. Truck runs like a top. Only has 100,000 miles on it. And it's got that timing chain, and I'm listening for that tick rod thing. So, food. Is that your sacred cow, or can you really back off there? And you know what I mean? There's cheaper ways. Are you eating out too much? If you're really going to gather wealth, you're going to have to slaughter some sacred cows. But do you eat out all the time? We've cut back to eating out maybe once a week. I prefer to eat at home. I eat my lunch at home and so forth. So what is it with you? Do you live in too big a house? Is the house making you house poor? It's a house. It's not a home. Slaughter that sacred cow. Sell that place as soon as you can and buy a more modest home. And on and on and on it goes. So what is your sacred cow? What can you not live without? It's not even up for discussion. My smartphone is not even up for discussion. I'm saying mine is. I get my wife's hand-me-down junk. And it's not really junk. It's good stuff, but I'm not one that lives sitting doing this. It's not my thing. I like to look around and I like to go outside, things like that. So anyway, share with me below. Tell me, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do believe in not having anything in your life that you think you cannot live without. Get rid of it. Clean it out. And you can see I have some cleaning out to do back here, but that up there is albums, and then below that is music, no, those are albums too. Then there's music. Then over here is my Marvel action figures, and then I bought, Radio Shack went out of business, and I got some flying machines, and and can I get rid of them? You bet. I can get rid of them. Just letting you know. Music Man from his man cave. Food for thought. Share with me. Discuss. Talk to you later. Bye.